Virgo, welcome to Aether Tarot, or welcome back if you're returning, or if you're new here, we're doing a general collective reading for you today. Ooh, starting with some tea leaves. So just take what resonates, leave the rest. It is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading. And flip and switch the roles if you need to, especially with the masculine and feminine roles. But don't try and make anything fit if it's not your story. Just leave it. Okay, we've got the camel, persevere. I think I need glasses. Persevere and you will overcome problems. We have the box. You will receive a gift. This may be a physical gift. This may be a spiritual gift. So this is nice. We've got the finger, warning you of a problem either now or in the near future. A temporary situation. I think you've had this one before. And ink pot, problems to be resolved. So yeah, there's a few problems. This whole, yeah, there's a bit of, this seems to be all talking about the same thing, but at the bottom of the deck we've got guaranteed success with the star. So I feel like you will resolve this. You will get past whatever you're going through right now. It is temporary. So, but there is something to resolve. Yep, there's just like problem coming out. So what is your problem right now? What are we dealing with, Virgo? Let's get into the tarot. Okay, ooh, King of Swords. Alright, so there could be a legal issue that you're dealing with right now with the King of Swords. This is normally, this is an authority figure. And we've got a Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. So there's money problems. There's a feeling like your wealth either is not growing or it's actually feeling like it's going backwards. So money problems has been quite a persistent theme in your readings. We've got a Ten of Swords in the reverse, which is somebody who's resisting an ending with somebody. So this is hanging on to something that has already, it's already over, but somebody's resisting that being over. So this feels like more of a person than a situation. It feels like a relationship, but it could be a situationship or something like that. Now this is coming up under warning you of a problem either now or in the future. So I think that I would say this needs to be let go, or maybe somebody's resisting an ending with you and they really need to let go, or somebody needs to really let go of this, because if this continues to persist, if somebody keeps trying to hold on to somebody's energy here, it's going to create issues. Plus it's, you know, it's going to block you from moving forward and whatever else is blocked around that. We have the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck though. Excuse me. But a Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Oh, and with the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Here we go. Jeez. Here we go. This Queen of Wands in reverse, she's been showing up a lot in your readings. This is a Dark Witch, and she is, there's something that you maybe started, an enterprise, something that you're looking to get off the ground, maybe a career. It's not going too good, and I feel like this Queen of Wands has something to do with it not getting off the ground. You have the Wheel of Fortune in the upright, but she's connected here. There's something that's blocking you and she's blocking you. I feel like she's the one who's resisting this ending with you. It could be somebody that you've moved on from or you want to let go of, and she's holding on like, no, you're not going away, you're not leaving me. Or flip and switch the roles, but yeah, she's not going to allow it. There could be something that you do that's where you work together, or you have some sort of association with business, with a project. And though the Wheel of Fortune's in the upright, so maybe this will turn around, but currently I feel like she's taking the money. If there is any, she will be taking it all. And that could be all she's interested in, is getting this wealth. I feel like you're trying to start a new cycle though, but maybe you're starting it with the wrong person. This is somebody who will present themselves like they're in the upright, but she's showing up in the reverse. This King of Swords, so persevere and you will overcome problems. So there is a legal matter, I feel. This could be somebody got caught, DIY, drink driving, license issues, something small-ish. Or this could be a lot bigger. Clarify this King of Swords. Ooh. Okay, so it's connected to a whole group of people. Three of Cups in reverse. It feels like there's a group of corrupt people. Like a whole community, or there's a group. You may be caught up in this group somehow, or these are people that you know. And they're all getting caught out. These may be people that you've walked away from, actually. Or this could be something that's kind of out of your control. There's something corrupt about these people. Clarify again the King of Swords, Three of Cups in reverse. That's where your money's held up. Ten of Pentacles. So this group of people, whoever they are in your life, there's some legal matter, and it's like the bulk of your money, or whatever this is, this legal situation is. It's like it's taking all of your energy, or has taken all of your energy, and this could be all your money or something caught up in this. So somebody could have been suing you unjustly, or something that's been like held up, and there's a lot of money involved in it. This is kind of, I think this is why things seem to be going backwards, because somebody has attacked your money here under this legal matter, or you could stand to lose a lot if it doesn't go in your favor. There's a lot of gossip, a lot of negative talk behind the scenes. Got a Queen of Cups in reverse, Six of Cups in reverse, and Eight of Wands in the reverse, Hermit energy. Here's your card. So something has not been moving forward. Something has been keeping you held up, trapped, going backwards, if anything. This could be something that's been hanging around for a long time, like a year or more, trying to be resolved, and it's still not resolved. It's still showing up. I think you've been fighting this with the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands. You've been fighting this injustice. What's this Queen of Cups got to do with it? Something could have gone on that because this has been happening in the backgrounds, it's had you feel like life has gone backwards, and like you couldn't have an equal give and take with this Queen of Cups. It feels like you're not confused anymore. you're very clear about what you want. You're very clear about your path, you know. Out of all the options that you have, I don't think your judgment is clouded in what you know you want. And this could have been why you've been feeling like your life has held up. Like you could have been putting everything on hold to wait and see, you know, for like a result to come through, and it could have been years. And so you've just been living in this temporary void rather than putting it in one place and moving on with your life and letting that. I kind of feel like a lot of this is out of your control and you're playing a waiting game. I feel like there's a lot of people involved. This could be like some government matter where it affects an entire community of people. This could be to do with a living situation. What's the Seven of Pentacles in reverse? So this is coming up under your, yeah, and like whatever this legal matter is, you've just got to, you know, persevere. You might not be able to do much about anything anyway. You might just have to hold on and wait for things to take place, especially if it's a government matter. I feel like, you know, here we've got the Nine of Wands to the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. It's like this whole money problem has really worn you down, really beaten you down. But I think partly because you've just had all your eggs in that one basket. You haven't gone off to do anything new. I don't feel like you've just been playing this waiting game and feeling like, I think, a bit victimized by the matter, which you possibly are a victim of these circumstances, but you don't need to then go ahead and live your life like you can't do anything else in the meantime. But yeah, you've been living in this, you know, really beaten down, really wounded, on the defensive. It's really impacted your peace of mind, your happiness. You've really let it, you know, grab a hold of you in your peace. Yeah, we got a Knight of Cups in the reverse, a Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. So I think that you feel like this has restricted your financial goals and your love life. Maybe you don't feel like you have enough to offer in love with anybody, or you don't feel like you're in a position that you want to settle down or, you know, do anything substantially long term, because you're not in the position that you want to be in before you do that. So you could be feeling like, yeah, it's kept you held up, but this burden that you've been carrying has kept you in a state of complete unhappiness, wanting you to just withdraw from the world, from people, not get really close to anybody. This has taken a real knock to your happiness and your self-esteem. And had you in this old cycle and not been able to break out of this old cycle, you feel like it's kept you trapped, but you've kept yourself trapped in this cycle. Like, you've not let yourself put it in a place. And I understand if this is like a living situation or something that impacts you on a daily basis, it's very hard to say, well, I'll put that in a place and I'll continue to operate over here until, I mean, this could affect your daily income, this could affect your livelihood, this could affect your living situation. And so, you know, it could be like really in your face in that way. But I feel like you've let it take all your power, is what I'm trying to say. And by keeping you in that victimized, trapped feeling and letting it take all of your power, it's look, there's a powerful lesson to be learned here. And if you can figure that out, if you can figure out how to not let it take your power, if you can pull your power back so that you can deal with this and you can still continue to start a new cycle in your life, this is what's persisting, because you're resisting it. You never know that when you transform how you're dealing with it, how this may just completely unravel and all of a sudden be resolved. Energetically, the more you hold on, and I'm not saying to give up, I'm just saying to like find a way to still be empowered in your life and not feel trapped and not feel like you can't make any progress and move forward without that resolution. What if it never resolves? What if it's another 5 years or 10 years? And are you going to still stay stagnant? I think that it's a good time to start working on something new. And not working on something new is, oh, this is just temporary until that resolves. It's like start working on something that you want to create for your life. Because this isn't everything. It's not everything. You're giving it too much power, I think. Clarify the 9 of Wands to the 7 of Pentacles again. So, oh yeah, it's literally taking away. We've got the High Priestess in reverse. It's making you bitter, and it's having you. It's having you really like. We've got the Two of Swords here. I'm just gonna say what I'm just gonna say it. It's having you want to. All of that upset that's turned into anger is turning into hate, and it's having you go to the dark side with regards to this and these people. It's really having you. You're giving it so much power. You're giving it so much of your energy that anger and that hatred and that injustice, that feeling, you're letting that grow in you, and it's toxic. It's toxic, and then evil can come in when you're in that state. Rather than being in a state of gratitude about what you still do have, well, you know, like to start growing something new. And so I feel like you're constantly switching between the dark and the light, the dark and the light. You're not just choosing one side. You're not just choosing the light. And I feel like this is what's keeping you trapped in that, because this is what's keeping the negative energy and the negative feelings around. And that is opening yourself up to this darkness. That is what lets that evil in. It's attracting it. And therefore, you know, so long as the evil's getting in and you're not warding that off, it's going to want to keep the circumstances around, because then it can keep playing with you. So yeah, you're in a Two of Swords. You're in a real crossroads about it and about your life, I think, because of this situation. And you know that evil energy is just going to feed off those hard feelings, really. And this is what's being resisted. This ending that's being resisted. This ending of just kind of like putting it in place and walking away from the things that are out of your control. Not in giving up, but I feel like something about this is like you can only do so much, and then you need to allow God to do the rest. I feel like something is moving though with the law, and maybe this is a time to celebrate coming up soon, because these problems will be overcome. This is what the reading is telling you. So you will receive a gift, and I feel like the gift of guidance, the gift of knowing, that inner knowing. I feel like your intuition is telling you something that you're ignoring right now, and maybe you're afraid to listen and tap in. I feel like you're being very practical minded, and and there's an inner voice that you're not listening to, maybe because it scares you. So also this High Priestess in reverse with this Queen of Wands underneath, I feel like somebody around you is a dark High Priestess, and this is not going to help matters. If you're doing anything with a dark High Priestess with regards to business, work, enterprise, career, it's not going to go well. It's not going to go well at all. You probably won't make any money out of it. And any money that will be made, she will take. Or she will say it was all her. Yeah. Okay, so warning you of a problem either now or in the future. What is the Ten of Swords in reverse? Clarify the Ten of Swords in reverse. Oh, the Star. Ooh. So, what is the Star? This is somebody you see as a star, or somebody sees you as a star, or something is very... This is a wish that you're holding on to. Five of Swords. It's like somebody here wants to be publicly recognized or famous, or seen favorably online, or have a big following, or somebody's been fighting for this, or there's been a lot of publicity about a person. This could be you. This could be something that you do on the internet, website, social media, YouTube, something. But there could be a problem with this. Something could backfire. Somebody could be attacking you online. I feel like somebody's page could be shut down, and there's a resistance to this. This could be the way you make your income, or something. This could be this new project. Perhaps that's why this Three of Pentacles is in the reverse. Maybe this Queen of Wands has reported you or attacked you online. Somebody's resisting something. This is like having a lot of attention, but there's a lot of conflict around it. Very interesting energy, but you've got the Nine of Swords. So I feel like somebody's page or website or platform is getting shut down. This is the warning. Make sure, everything's within guidelines and rules and licensing, because I think the warning here is that this could get... Maybe somebody gets hacked. Maybe their account gets hacked or something. This is going to unravel, and that's why Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Or maybe this has already happened to you. We've got Judgment in the reverse, which is like somebody doesn't take responsibility or accountability for maybe breaking guidelines or something like this. Alternatively, you could be following somebody online that you see in the star energy. You see them getting a lot of attention. They are your dream come true. And yet, there's been an ending for whatever reason, because there's been some conflict. And somebody's resisting this ending. While they're watching this person online glowing up, they can't come back in because of this conflict that happened. Page of Cups. Somebody wants to offer you their cup, though. Offer you a cup of love. But we've got the Hangman reverse come out. I think somebody sees now what they didn't see before. They didn't see somebody as a star. They didn't see somebody in a good light before. And now they do. And yet they've already fought with this person. They've already walked away from this person. And now they see them having a glow up. But it's already been over. And now somebody's getting like a light bulb moment. Oh wow, like I totally missed it. I didn't believe in this person. I didn't see their value. I didn't back them in the hard times. I only was looking for what I could get in the moment. Now someone's got perspective. They want to come in and offer this cup of love again. But, you know, I think it comes with strings attached, for one. And I don't know, like maybe somebody thinks that there's a temporary situation. Like with this ending that's occurred, somebody's resisting this ending. One party is resisting this ending. The other party, it's completely over. But somebody... and flip and switch the roles, whether you're the guy, whether you're the girl. I feel like the guy thinks that this is just a temporary ending. This is just a temporary situation. The girl's like, no, it's completely over. It's been over. Now the guy's sort of starting to see maybe this isn't a temporary situation. Maybe it really is over. Judgment in reverse again. Maybe I've never taken accountability for my behavior and what I've done. Somebody doesn't want to accept that this has ended, that this is over. That somebody walked away and they meant it. They weren't coming back when they walked away. Like, I don't know, maybe there was a bit of an on-off relationship to begin with, and so then when it was completely over and off, one person thought, no, this is just another one of our offs, we'll be back on again. But no. No, it won't be back on again. So I feel like this is what's holding somebody's life up, is thinking that they're in this temporary situation, and really they just need to get on with it. They need to let go. Let go of a person, let go of situations. I feel like somebody's holding on to all of the past, thinking it's going to come back around, but it's not. It's not. Yeah, so there's a real Two of Swords here about this. Somebody doesn't want to let go of those options. I think they're just getting perspective now on this, that, you know, there's not going to be a chance for another offer. I feel like some time has passed. Now, somebody's at a crossroads with this, because I think their dream was of this happy family and this stability with a person, and they were waiting for them to come back. And now somebody's got to like make a choice and cut this out. Stop waiting. Stop waiting. Come out of this Five of Cups and be past it. Be on the other side of it. I don't know what the circumstances are, but there's something's really unhealed here. We've had a Three of Swords. And I feel like somebody's walked away to avoid a tower. But I feel like somebody's also avoided healing to avoid a tower, because I don't think they want to admit to themselves what they really did. What they did, how they behaved, take accountability for. I think if somebody was to really see that they were the reason for this ending, they'd have a breakdown. I feel like somebody really lost. Like, what they did to somebody else, if that happened to them, they wouldn't be able to handle it. It's just like somebody can dish it out, but they can't take it. If somebody did to them what they did to another person, they wouldn't be able to recover. That's why they're avoiding doing the healing work for themselves, because they'd have to admit to themselves what they actually did to another person, and it would bring in a huge tower. So somebody keeps avoiding this Tower, avoiding this heartbreak, and so that's why they're just holding on. They're just holding on, thinking something's going to be temporary, but it's not. It's not going to be. Not with this person. But the thing is, this Four of Wands, this happiness, this stability can come in as soon as somebody cuts out like cuts out the old ways, the old toxic relationships, stops waiting for things to happen that are out of their control, stops kind of like somebody's just stuck in this waiting game, and they're not planning and, you know, really like moving their life forward. Knight of Swords in reverse, problems to be resolved, problems everywhere here. I feel like this is the third problem, the separate problem. I actually don't, you know, how somebody's dealing with their problems, different problems, different situations, but they're not being dealt with well, because it's the same way of dealing with all these problems. Is somebody doesn't want to deal with them. Somebody wants to really procrastinate and like let these things kind of solve themselves. How you do everything is how you do anything. Sorry, is how you do everything. So there's a Knight of Swords, and he just wants to fight. He just wants to fight. So I don't know if this is your energy or somebody you're dealing with, but who's this Knight of Swords? Clarify that. Oh, maybe this is somebody you're not aware of, or this is you. It's something you're wanting to fight. But there's a lot of illusions. There's a lot of hidden secrets. There is a lot going on behind the scenes that's actually not revealed in this. What is the situation? We've got a Two of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Strength in reverse. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. The Magician in reverse. Look at this. Somebody's got really low self-esteem, but I feel like they're operating in their ego because of that. Not much confidence in bringing in new money, but they're being really manipulative. This Magician in reverse with the Moon. Oh. All of this stuff is holding up somebody's money, somebody being able to bring in their finances, you know, new opportunities. This manipulative, dark energy. It's like somebody's out there just, you know, like the world is against them. Like it's me against the world. Like feeling like everyone wants something from them, or I feel like there's some mental and emotional issues that somebody is fighting with, like fighting with themselves and keeping this a secret, not getting help. Like I feel like somebody is going through an inner struggle, like, and here's the Tower. This is something is going to hit that you don't see is coming. This is going to come out of the blue. This could be like a drunken fight. This could be somebody, you're out with friends for the night and there's like a fight that breaks out. Something out of the blue, something that you don't see coming, something that's hidden from your view. It's going to sideswipe you. This Knight of Swords is going to sideswipe you. Ooh, so this could start a whole, you know, roll-on effect. What is this? I mean, that's all it kind of gives, is the warning. God, there's just like one thing after another after another. You need to get rid of this Queen of Wands in the reverse. So long as she's around with the High Priestess in reverse, this Queen of Wands, like, this is where things will just keep happening. Things will persist. Problems will keep occurring. This is letting the dark energies in. This is, you know, this person will also keep you off kilter, keep you in a state of conflict and fighting, and then, you know, it keeps attracting more fights, more negative energy into your life. Trying to get this stability is just going to be really hard, so long as you've got this Queen of Wands in reverse. So she's hiding out. She's trying to appear as someone she's not in your life. So you're going to really need to, like, she will keep illusions around you. You need to really figure out who this is in your life. Because your money won't recover. Nothing will go forward. You won't get these new opportunities. She will keep manipulating the outcomes. She will keep you with a lack of confidence to go and find new things, to carve a new path, so long as she's around. Yeah. What's the why is she keeping you around with all these problems? Something to do with, I feel like she's sticking around out of spite for some reason. She has got her feelings hurt at some point, and there's something she's just wanting to win at. I feel like she knows that there's, with this star energy, this person that you've been waiting to come back around, that's not. She's sticking around just long enough to know that you're not going to get that person back. That, you know, anybody, you can have anybody but this star. Anybody. This is vengeful. Very vengeful. So, what's the Wheel of Fortune? Why is the Wheel of Fortune in the upright? Maybe she sees that this money, she could be sticking around until this Ten of Pentacles gets released. She's after this Wheel of Fortune. Death card reversed. She is resisting. She's holding up your money, and she's resisting you ending things with her. Because she's after your money. There's no love here. There is no love here. She might have got her feelings hurt in that, but out of like ego and pride. But she's holding out for this money. If it ever comes through. She's resisting this transition until she gets this money. And this may be a long time coming, but yeah. Lover's card at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, she's holding on. And probably using sex magic, binding spells to hold on to you. Because I don't think there's any love here, and I don't think you really want to be with her. And flip and switch your roles, but you know. She's manipulating a situation bad. So, warning. Big warning. You've got to look at the energies you've got around you and what you're letting in. What you're letting in when you're in a weakened emotional state, when you're angry, when you stay around other angry energies, situations, then you're opening yourself up in those times to let evil in, to let attachments in, to let people in that are just going to continue to make things worse. There's a lot of conflict out here. There's a lot of just holding on to the past, people holding on to you. Like, these fights just keep coming up. I feel like there's, you know, this manipulation. Don't let your pride get in the way. Balance spirituality and practicality. Take time out to breathe. I feel like somebody's really in their ego and needs to get into their heart space. Somebody out here is really not dealing with all these situations very well. And so they're just at the throes of their emotions. Okay, so full moon in Leo. And this could be the big thing, is like too worried about what other people are going to think instead of just looking after yourself. Somebody is so stuck on what other people think, what it occurs like to others, what it occurs like online on social media, like their presence. Like somebody's so stuck on wanting to look good that morals and boundaries, and just, it's a mess. It's like somebody won't deal with their mess because what would that look like to other people? It's like somebody's trying to keep all their mess concealed with this moon card. Keep it all concealed and in secret. They don't want other people to know. They don't want to be vulnerable. Have you been letting your pride become an obstacle? Is the question you're asking based on your ego, or is it from your heart? Leo energy is all about the heart. Think of the big-hearted king of the jungle, the lion. Its energy is magnificent, but when it's combined with the rush of the full moon, it can become over the top. This card may have come to you because you need to end a deadlock that has developed. More love and thoughts for the greater good are the solution to this dilemma. If you've not been doing if you've not been doing as you would be done by lately, treating others how you want them to treat you, this is the time to find a balance between your own needs and the needs of the people around you. This will help all your relationships. Attune to the moon. Be magnificent without being plain too much. Additional meanings for this card. Self-esteem is good, vanity is not. Everyone is equally important. Creative urges should be followed. Work some magic. A friendship may be ending now. When the full moon comes into Leo, it can be a wonderfully bright time where people feel more confident to show the world their talents and assets. That's the upside of this lunation and of this card, no matter when you pull it. However, take note that the Leo full moon combination creates a sort of tension between your needs and the needs of the people in your networks. Leo full moon is a time to release pride. Yeah. I feel like this is perfect. Like releasing that pride, releasing that need to look good to other people, the people that really matter. You don't need to look good to them. It's superficial to try and look good to people that don't even matter. People that maybe are complete strangers, or there's a need for an ego death here. And maybe it's, like the thing is, the way the universe works, the way spirit works, if you don't do it by yourself, you'll get a tower. It'll kind of be done to you at some point. It's better to keep that under your own control. The sooner the better, right? Because the sooner somebody goes through this ego death, the sooner they start a new cycle and get out of this mess. Quite simply. So anyway, sorry this reading went a bit long. But Virgo, this is your reading today. So I hope it resonates. I hope the messages were useful. If you like the video, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Help this channel to grow and the community to grow, and I really appreciate all your support, all your likes, comments and subscribes, so thank you. And I'll be back in a couple more days to do another reading for Virgos, so keep your notification bell switched on. Press the all button so you get all the updates, and take care. Bye for now.